Good morning. It's Sunday around 10:15, 10:20, and this is Coffee with Conning. This time I have a full hot steamy cup. Can you see my glasses fogging? And I knew the timing was necessary to do a Coffee with Conning, but I haven't been really sure on the topic because I don't like to repeat topics. Even though you haven't watched the ones from last semester, I try to make them new and fresh and different. So I've been really struggling and stressed with the end of the school year coming near, as I'm assuming and hoping you are too. And a lot of it is because some of my students aren't doing well. Some of my students I've never even seen. Y'all, this year is crazy with COVID and living in a pandemic and teaching in a pandemic. And I was laying in my bed, actually yesterday morning. I was planning on recording this yesterday, and then right when I got up, everybody in my house woke up. And so I didn't record it. And here I am today. But I was laying in bed yesterday, and I have a weighted blanket. I just got it a couple months ago. It's 20 pounds. It's a twin blanket, so it's not very big, and it just lays right on top of me, and it gives pressure and weight. And I was laying there in bed with my weighted blanket, and I was thinking about how it was soothing and how the pressure feels good and how it just makes me feel like comforted. And for some reason, I drew this strange parallel to the pressure and stress that is like self-created by procrastinating or not doing your work on time. And I was like, I wonder if some of my students are so used to, they enjoy the spike of adrenaline that comes with doing things at last minute, that's really like the only way right now that you know how to function, or the only way that motivates you to function, if you will, is that pressure. Like you find comfort in that pressure. To be honest, it kind of had like a little bit of a mind-blown moment. And it just helped me see things in a different light, because I'm not a huge like do it the first day person, but I'm also not a procrastinator. I like to plan. I'm sure you all have noticed a trend in my teaching is that it's organized, it's precise, and it's paced, if you will. And that's kind of how I live my life. And I never been much of a procrastinator. I can remember back to high school, and I would do projects a little bit at a time and space them out. And then same thing for college. I'm wearing my college hoodie today. Marietta, shout out. Not that anyone cares. But I was dating and eventually married someone that was a massive procrastinator. So I guess a way you can react is tell me how you prefer. How do you function best when it comes to dealing with schoolwork and life and chores and things of that nature? Do you like to get it done right away? Do you like to space it out, or do you procrastinate? Because whatever you choose, it's probably the thing that makes you feel most comfortable. And it's weird to think that some of us find comfort in stress, and that we find comfort in living on like that higher frequency all the time. But if that's your norm, then makes sense. And so I have a challenge for you though, because it's the last 6 weeks, because school is almost over, because we don't have any cushion this go around. You know, if you wait until very last minute, some of your teachers may not grade your work because it's the end and they have cutoff dates. They may not take it late. B, you may do it and be like, yeah, I did plenty. And then like me, I'll grade it, but then you may get to that last day and see you're still 6 assignments short of passing. And so that is not only stressful for you, but that is stressful for us. And so part of life is sometimes thinking beyond yourself and your hub and what makes you comfortable, and realizing the effect it has on others. So right now we're in that zone of effect. And so I'm just calling out to you, challenging you to maybe change your norm, think of others, and let's just finish strong. And, embrace wherever you find your comfort, but also remember that sometimes your comfort can cause strain and stress on others, if that makes sense. These are unscripted and impromptu, y'all. I just go for it. And some days they're good and some days they're me. Hopefully you enjoyed this message though. Tell me about it in your comment. Share some pictures with me. And have an awesome and amazing week. Take care. Bye.